Testing, 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 testing. Everyone live on my hardcore forever world. Where's my Twitch link? Okay, test, 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 test. Yo, Cakesters, what's good? Let's hit record and let's drop into the world. Test, 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 test. The block, welcome. Okay. Here we are, my hardcore world. This is better than watching what I had on earlier. I appreciate that. Okay, we have to wait a little bit for my lag to wear off, probably. Let's spend that time putting some of my items away in the storage. So let's see, we got birch. And then echo frames. I think frames should have their own category in the storage unit. Oh my gosh, why is it so laggy? Let me go through Task Manager and see what I can do. Close Minecraft launcher. There we go. Let's close Overwolf. Okay. That should be better. Let's go over here and make a section right here for frames. And put the frames in there. Have you gotten every flower you've added yet? No, I have not. Okay, where is my treasure stuff? There we go. Then let's put Skulk in miscellaneous blocks. String goes over here in mob drops. Welcome to the stream, William. Welcome to the stream. Okay, here we are. Finally not lagging too much. Let's do my intro. Ready, chat? This is going to be the start of episode 6. Episode 6. Oh, what's my intro again? I got it. Hello, friends. It's a great day for hardcore Minecraft. In this episode, we have a big project to do because last episode, I think I mentioned that I wanted to add candles to what I had built, especially the amethyst library that I made. And why am I lagging still? Holy crap. I mentioned that I wanted to add candles to my amethyst library, and in order to do that, we need honeycomb. We also need honeycomb for copper blocks, and then we need honey blocks for various redstone things in the future. But there's an upcoming update of Reasonable Progression that involves cooking, and we're going to need honey for that as well. So we have plenty of reasons that we want honey in this world, and we are going to start farming it right now. Let's see. If you guys have seen the thumbnail, you kinda know what we're going to be building, but I'm gonna keep it a secret for the rest of you. And if we go into here, we can see every material we are going to need for this build. The hardest part is that we need honey blocks, honeycomb, and beehives, which all require me to already have a bee farm to make. But these are the ingredients to build this honey farm. Which means it's going to be a little bit difficult. We're going to have to build a pre-bee farm to then farm honey for our main bee farm. So, step number 1, we're going to go on a little adventure to find as many beehives as we can, and then we'll start clearing out an area to build it. I liked and subbed, by the way. I appreciate that, dude. Alright, we're going to turn the music back on. and we can start playing the video game. But I don't know why I'm still lagging. Welcome to the stream, Abdullah. Trying to figure out what I can close because I'm just so laggy right now for no reason. Okay, we're going to go look for beehives. How many durability do I have on this? Because if I only use it for the beehives, 45, that's plenty. Okay, this almost broken diamond pickaxe has enough durability we need to harvest all of the beehives. So we're going to do that now. There's a oak forest somewhere over here that we're going to use for this. Oh my gosh, the lag is so bad. The Millionaire, welcome to Twitch. What happened to only streaming on YouTube because you wanted to record? It turns out when you have dual output on Streamlabs, you physically can't not dual stream. I have to dual stream if I want to record horizontally. So if I only streamed on YouTube, I wouldn't have been able to. I guess theoretically I could have horizontal streamed on YouTube, but we all know those don't do as well. And I like views. Maybe, like, reduce Minecraft graphics. Like, I already have my shaders off. I don't want to have to reduce it that much. That's also why the Twitch layout is gone, only for this stream. Because I'm recording, and I'm not, and you can't selectively record on, Twitch. You can't selectively record on Twitch if you are also multi-streaming, which I think is stupid. But basically means that the overlay is going to get recorded as well. So that's pretty dumb. But here's what we can do. We can actually pull up this map here and use this to spot where there are bees. Should I watch from Twitch or YouTube? YouTube. Twitch. I picked Twitch. Any bees? It's been a while since I've searched for bees like this. You always find bees when you don't want them, but when you're actually looking for them, it's impossible. Egg. This is a good opportunity to wind raft, chat. Whee! Starman, welcome to the stream. Command Central, welcome to the stream. We are currently farming or looking for bees, chat. We're looking for bees. I'm not going to use the map. Oh my gosh, why am I so laggy today? Like, it's usually laggy, but it's never this laggy. Divine Kane, oh my gosh, you have the same name as my girlfriend. That's crazy. Okay, what is taking up the most memory right now? Anti-malware, I kind of need that. OBS, I kind of need that. Task Manager, I don't need that, but I'm kind of using it to find things to close right now. Phone link, I don't need that. Danny Doge, welcome to the stream. We're looking for bees right now, chat. We're looking for bees. And we're going to build a really cool bee farm. Should I give you guys a sneak peek of the bee farm we're going to be building? Load. There it is. Sneak peek. It's super cool. I designed that on stream, I think yesterday or something. Just lesser the chunk distance. My chunk render distance is already on 8. If I go any lower than that, the stream is going to be unwatchable. Any bees? Any bees? I like watching from YouTube because it's not that laggy. Are you sure? You promise? Of course we're going to find absolutely no bees when I'm actually looking for them. We're trying to get 27 hives worth of bees by the end of this episode. Make sure you guys subscribe because the 300 Days movie of my hardcore world will be coming out relatively soon. 3 days from now, I believe. So if you want to see the first 300 days of this world, yo, can you fight me? You mean like in real life or in Minecraft? The answer is no either way. I don't know why I asked. See, look at this chunk render distance, chat. I hate you? That's crazy. The world is saving, chat, so I can't do anything. Alright, we continue our bee search. Should we have tried to do this with saplings? You only have one chunk? My render distance isn't even set this low, it's just, having a hard time loading for some reason. Oh. What just happened? Oh, why is my alert box not showing up? Sad. Oh, I just heard it! I swear I just heard a bee. Where did that sound come from? I swear I just heard a bee. Am I hallucinating? I might be hallucinating, chat. Did anyone else hear that, or am I hallucinating? I'm turning on subtitles. Turn off VSync. We're running at 60 when I don't have my thing on. Sometimes it just takes my computer a little bit to warm up to Minecraft. Bees! Yo! Take me to your leader. Take me to your leader. Where you come from, little guy? Let me turn down the music. Where'd you come from? Can you show me your hive? Okay. We have to wait for homie to pollinate right here. Come on, dude. You're boring my stream. Bro, can you twerk on this flower faster, bro? Okay, okay, he's pollinated. Let's take the flower with us, because I feel bad that homie doesn't have a flower near his, Where did he go? Did I lose him already? Oh, he's right there. Lag! Oh, it's right here. Alright, let's kidnap him. Yoink. That's one. Congrats, you got more than 8 viewers. We're at 20 right now. 23, actually. Holy crap. Alright, we're looking for another beehive. And I just got water ballooned on Twitch. If you guys want to throw water balloons and crap at me, you can check me out on Twitch. Same name as on YouTube. Another beehive. Do we think there's a bee in there? How do I check? 8 components, 8 components. Oh, there's a bee right there. Okay, wait. There you go. We'll wait for a bee to go in there. And then we'll break it again. I'm gonna go watch Twitch real quick. Alright, make sure you hit the follow button when you get there. Come on, where'd the bees go? I put a flower right here just for them. Oh, there you are. There's a flower right next to your beehive, bro. Do bees identify the custom flowers as flowers? This is not my first time picking up this flower, bro. Come here. Okay, he does not recognize the custom flowers. Bro! Okay, now we know. Next time, don't break... The flowers need the flower tag, sir. I thought I did that. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Oh, you can see how many are in there in the F3 menu? Facing... I don't see that. It has a honey level of 0, but it doesn't say whether there's a bee in there. I'm just gonna take it. Whatever. Okay. We're looking for another beehive. Boss is back. Welcome to the stream, Redimoso. Redimoso Giannis. Alright, we found another bee. Where's your hive, bro? And why you just doing that? Oh, he just really wanted to pollinate on this one specific flower. Yo, the block on Twitch, let's go. Bro, you didn't even finish pollinating. What are you doing? Oh, it's right here. Okay, we're just gonna wait for this bee to get in the hive. Bro, where are you going? There was so many flowers over there. Oh, did a bee just exit the hive? Or go into the hive? Exit the hive. Bro! Did you throw a water balloon at my shield, bro? Where did they go? Collecting bees is so annoying. How many flowers do I have to... Ow. Here, bro. Pollinate. Oh, it's working. Oh, darn, there was one in there? Pollinate. Do it. Do the dance. Do the dance. I just need to see one of these guys go into the nest. He was trying to get in the nest, but it's too late. Okay. Next. Next. There's another bee. Oh, please tell me I didn't just take your nest. Are you from the nest I just took? It's gonna be real unfortunate. Oh, I don't think he is. Where did he go? Stop lagging! Is he looking for another nest? Okay, chat, I'm sorry. I really don't know why it's lagging so much. Okay, I'm guessing I gotta go somewhere else. Bro, if you don't quit it right now. I'm getting sweaty. Wait, did Shady accidentally block me and now he can't see my messages? No, I just don't read things because you know I don't listen to suggested music. I only respond to relevant chats. You fly. It's a new item in my mod called Wind Raft. Basically an early game Elytra, but not as good. Hi, why are you lagging? I don't know. Press F3I to copy the block's data to your clipboard, paste the data into your text editor, and search for age 0. The number of times age appears is the number of bees currently inside. I don't know if that's worth it. I'll try it. I'll try it. Once we can find another beehive. King Collector, welcome to the stream. We are currently looking for bee nests. And, we're not having too much luck. Shout out Multicraft Lex. What a guy. We're currently struggling to find bee nests, chat. Copper tools and copper golem, holy peak. Yeah, I saw that. Honestly, unless they add a special quirk to copper, where it's like, it has some special ability or something, I don't think anyone's gonna use that. I don't think anyone is using the new copper tools. But copper golem is exciting. I like that they, made it more useful. I see a lot of them in birch forests. Let's see, do we have a birch forest, like specifically birch? Yes, it's this way. Okay, let's work our way around. Set distance to 10, go to a forest. Clearly I can't find a forest, chat. There's like no forest around anywhere. It's like, what even is this biome? Like, what? This is sarcasm. Let's cut down a tree and make a boat. I don't know why I didn't... Oh, bro. I don't know why I didn't bring a boat with me. Except boats are a tiny bit more expensive in this mod, so it's going to take me a second. I need 2 oars. And then I need 5 planks. Or. There we go. Alright, let's go find that birch forest. When are beavers getting added to reasonable progression? That's a good question. I did say I wanted to add beavers at one point, didn't I? I still think beavers would be cool in Minecraft. I'm just not planning on adding them right now. Go to cherry biome. Did cherry biome spawn with beehives? That sounds like a thing that would be real. We're just gonna continue down this river. Maybe if we're lucky we'll see bees as we boat along. This whole finding bees thing will probably end up being a, being replay footage in the new video. When are you adding gloop? Did I say I would add gloop? What is gloop? Made with blooming glue lips. I'll probably add the blooming glue lips, but I don't think I owe you gloop. Interesting. Kinda scared there's gonna be a trident guy in there, so I'm just not gonna play with all that. How'd this chicken get out here? Shout out for my sister. Shout out to Multicraft's sister. What a legend. Probably better than Multicraft himself. JK, I'm just being mean. Let's see. Alright, we're going over to this birch forest over here. Cherry biomes have so many bees. Do I have a cherry biome? I don't know if I've found one. At least not on the map. I actually have the adventuring time advancement on this world, but when I downgraded the world to 1.21.1, I lost my map. I'm making a small Minecraft Vanilla Plus mod. I'm going to add copper plates as a substitute for iron in redstone crafting recipes. OMG, that chicken in a water... is a water chicken in reasonable progression. That's crazy. Water chicken? Whoa, water chicken. Shady's water chicken, yeah, it's tasty as hell. Actually, it's just incredibly moist. Anyway. Lilium flowers, yay! Have I really not obtained this one either? Alright, we're doing some adventuring today, chat. Which ones do we still need? Melon stems, copper bud, golden flower, mud blossom, crimson lily. Maybe we'll do a stream at one point where, maybe we'll do a stream at one point where I collect all the new flowers. Except one of them spawns in the end, so probably not. I'm not seeing bees, chat. Does someone want to Google for me if they spawn in birch? Someone in chat said so, but I want the wiki to tell me. At least you have glue lips. That is true. I do have glue lips. We ran through the whole thing. We didn't spot a single bee. Did you add the blue spider lily that I recommended? Not yet. Water chicken or the lava chicken? What chicken will win? Probably water will put out the lava, right? At least in Minecraft logic. Okay, let's go this way. Maybe we should just take the bees we have and breed them at home. Where am I even going to farm these? Like, I don't have a spot set up where I can farm bees. I think the feature of Gloop would be that it adds a new potion effect called suffocation, and it causes you to suffocate outside of water, because the Gloop just attaches to your esophagus and makes it hard to breathe. And it also makes it so you can't eat while you're suffocating, which means you can't heal yourself either. That'd be a crazy way to die in Minecraft, suffocating to death out of water. Whoa, buddy, language. Oh, apparently I've been here. Must have mined some trees over here at one point. It's currently day 198. Technically, it's not even day 300. I counted today's stream as day 300 because I figured we would reach it. B. There is a bee. We're gonna follow this guy till the end of time. There's 2 of them! Take me to your leader. Oh, it's right there. Okay, let's do what Glue told me to do. I think it was Glue. There's not a single bee in there. Okay. There's no bees inside this nest. That was a good tip, though. I think it was Block. Was it Block that suggested that? I saw all your videos. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you for the stream. I appreciate that you're enjoying the stream, dude. Yoink. At least we got one more before we went back home. Meme Guy, welcome to the stream. Erich, bees also spawn in cherry. Someone said that to me, but I don't have a cherry biome that's convenient to go travel to. Can you tell me the seed and chords of your island? The seed is right there. Oh, you can't see that, can you? Because you're on YouTube. Am I really going to type all this out? Five 6-0-6-8-4-5. Okay, that's the seed, and the chords of my base are in my videos somewhere because I have the mini-map mod. You think I'm smart enough to suggest something like that? I don't know, Glue, you have your moments. I mean, you're mostly dumb, but you have your moments. I can acknowledge that. I'm a nice guy. Make the bees make babies. That's the plan. What resource pack is that? How does it point at your home? It's a mod called Journey Map where I can make waypoints. Chat, check this out. All the new people. I created this. It's called a wind raft. Alright, chat. Let's place a bet. Who thinks we're gonna find one more beehive before we get home? Can we find one more beehive? Make the bees make babies. Yeah, I will when I get home. We have to find a place to farm them first. Eric, I appreciate that. Erich, I don't know. When's your next Coding Wacky Ideas stream? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't want to do it too much because I'll get burnt out. I'll only do it when I have nothing else to do. Like, the last 2 times I streamed it, it's because I was in between hardcore episodes and I didn't want to get too ahead of myself. Journey map all the way. There is one condition in which Zeros is better, in my opinion, and it has an add-on for world claims. So you can go into Zeros minimap, select what you want to claim, and then, like, have a faction server with your friends. So I used Zeros minimap and the claims add-on for a faction server once, and I really liked how that GUI worked. So, in that case, hot take of Forever World shouldn't be hardcore. I agree with that, but Forever Worlds, there's 2 types of people who make Forever Worlds. One is people who actually want a Forever World, and 2, people who want views on YouTube. I am the latter. I want views on YouTube. Is it 1.21.6? No, it is not. It is 1.21.1, but I created the world in 1.21.4 and had to downgrade it for reasons. You can also see what mobs are near you with Journey Map. And Journey Map is fully customizable, which means the waypoints can look however you want them to look. And you can choose whether or not there's mob icons or player icons, or you can choose what information shows up on your map. The reason I like Journey Map is because of the customizability. Oh my gosh, Dream is in my chat? Chat, it's Dream! It's Dream! Dream, congrats on beating DeQuavis, bro. Look, chat. In the new Minecraft video on the YouTube channel, hold up, how can you do that with Journey Map? You go to your Journey Map like this, and then you hit Options at the bottom, and then you hit Minimap Settings, and then you turn on icons. But in the new Minecraft video, they specifically said, iron is hard to get for some people, so we're going to add copper armored before they get to iron. It's like, iron's literally not hard to find. Just kill an iron golem, bro. Wait, you can make mods on NeoForge 1.21.1 with mCreator? Yes. Bro is not Dream. Kinda, someone said my manhunts are faked. They're for the I know he's not Dream, guys. This is a bit. Unless he is Dream, let me check the channel. Yeah, that's not Dream. Had to make sure, because it would be funny if it was. I don't think it's not that the manhunts are fake, it's that they're made for entertainment. They're like the WWE. Saying manhunts are fake are like the same thing as saying WWE is fake. WWE is fake, but it's still impressive. You know what I mean, chat? So it's like, I couldn't do what WWE superstars do, but I still acknowledge that WWE is scripted and fake. Right? I imagine Dream's manhunts are the same thing. At the end of the day, the Dream versus DeQuavis stuff was all a publicity thing to help both of their channels. So, I gotta respect that. Can't you use pie chart to find bees in loaded chunks? Probably, but I'm stupid. I don't know how to do that. Didn't I put Skulk in here? Let's move that to there. Okay, and then we have an oak plank, can go in there. Okay, we have to design some sort of home for our bees. And I think we're gonna go simple. If I do birch mosaics with... This is just a fake account? I'm aware, homie. Oh, you mean... Oh, you saying this is the real Dream, but on a fake account. Alright, then log in on your real account in chat. What's that in your hotbar next to your boat? I'm guessing you were talking about this. This is a wind raft. It's like an early game Elytra, but not. If you guys want to see me playing this mod, Highly recommend my hardcore series that is currently going on. There's four episodes. Four episodes. By the way, from your previous video, the farm I like the most is the amethyst. I appreciate that, dude. The skulk farm could use some work. I wasn't exactly sure how skulk farms work. I was completely improvising, but I think it turned out decent. I'm running around in circles. What I want to do right now is grab 1, 2, 3, 4 flowers. And then we have birch. And I kind of want this build to look like a chicken coop, but for bees. Is that a thing we can do here? Oh. Who just subscribed? MS subscribed. Thank you, MS. Thank you for subscribing. Even Coldified trained me. Bro, yeah, me neither, but good job. Google says the access to pie chart is pressing Shift F3. No, I know how to open the pie chart. I just don't know how to, like, use the pie chart. You know what I mean? Are you gonna make the bees video be filled with bee puns? Should I? Should I do that? Alright, where should we put the bee farm? I'm feeling like a mini bee farm right here, chat. What do we think? The real bee farm is gonna be over there somewhere, but I feel like the mini bee farm can go right here. So we're just making, like, a little baby chicken coop. For bees. We should probably put it somewhere we're gonna be hanging out a lot in the world. So, like, we can start planning out, the bee farm, which is gonna go over here. But, like, build the bee farm, like, here. So, let's put the bee farm here. Chat, we are very close to surpassing our goal of 250 subscribers. If you guys want to get me to 250, subscribe. And your subscription will be greatly appreciated. I need more flowers, because this one can only be placed next to water. Oh, we have... Oh, except the special flowers can't be used anyway, so I shouldn't be placing that. You just subbed, I appreciate that, Dream. Are you a scripter? Are you talking to Dream or me? I hate bee puns, but only because I'm too stupid to make them myself. I can't believe you just said that, bro. I'm waiting to make more bee puns. Let's go to our vegetation section. I need to redecorate the storage unit. It's so bad. Can pink petals be used for bees? Let's just bring them with me anyway. And then blue orchids. Okay, so we got the mangrove planks. I feel like mangrove planks weren't the answer. Why did I make them? Cherry would look nice. I have an idea. What do I have for acacia wood? Nothing. Chat, I think we're going to go on an adventure real quick. How far is this savanna from my base? 2,000 blocks. Chat, I know what we're going to do today. We are going to go get acacia wood for this bee farm. I don't know why I'm committing so hard to the initial bee farm when I'm just gonna replace it with the real one later. But we're doing it. We're doing it. 2 subscribers away from 250, and then our new goal is going to be to surpass Fiery Zane. We need 2 more subscribers, chat. Let's make our way to that savanna. Dream was taken was not the real Dream. I don't know. Could be an alt account, chat. That would be pretty cool. That's where he went. He's switching accounts, I swear. Phineas and Ferb reference and the big 2025? That's crazy. You do realize Phineas and Ferb just came back. This is like the most relevant time in the last 10 years to make a Phineas and Ferb reference. Before you update the mod, make the viewer garden flowers be accessible to bees. No, I will write that down in my notes right now so I don't forget, okay? I have a Google Doc where I keep track of every update I need to make. For this episode, I still have a bug where Silkwood signs can't be placed next to each other on walls. In 1.21.1 version of Reasonable Progression, the message bottles don't work. And then viewer flowers can't be used on bees. There we go. Fixed it. Try this pun. How do bees go to school? By Bee-Bus. Bee-Buzz. Did I miss something? I'm confused. Cyrus, welcome to the stream. Chat, we need 2 more subscribers to reach our goal of 250. The one on screen is slightly outdated because the Streamlabs is delayed. But we're at 248 right now. Can I sub? Yes, subscribe to the channel. Do it. Do it. This channel is also about to surpass my karate channel. We've had pretty consistent viewership throughout the whole stream. This is kind of crazy. We haven't dropped below 12 very much. Let's go. Viewer retention. Do a dance and I'll subscribe. I'll hit the renegade, chat. I will. Don't think I don't know how to renegade. Chat, fun fact, I used to be a competitive dancer. I don't do any of that stuff anymore. I'm not the dancer type. But honestly, I wish I still was. I wish I never quit, but I quit and now I full-time karate instead. Yo, we're at 251, chat. We hit our goal. Let's go! Okay, now I have to check how many subscribers Fiery Zane has so we can pass him. Fiery Zane Studios. 332. Fiery Zane is at 332 subscribers. Where is my goal? There we go. I'm a competitive dancer. What styles do you do, homie? I'd love to hear about, your competitive dancing prowess. Alright, there we go, chat. Our new goal is 332 to pass Fiery Zane. We're already at 252. We got this. Plant Guy, welcome to the stream. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Let's try to get up on top of this meadow, and then we're going to take this wind raft for a ride. Chat, stay tuned to see what this wind raft does if you haven't seen it already. Let me get my stream up to date, because for some reason I'm delayed. Okay. Oh, we're gonna wind raft down this mountain. It's gonna be so sick. You ready, chat? Whee! I subbed at 249 to 50. My 250th subscriber? Let's go. The school buzz. Okay, I'm guessing you just didn't say it right the last time, but yeah, that's a good pun. That's a good pun. I like the school buzz. It's welcome to the stream. Oh my gosh! A creeper just skybombed me. I almost just died. That was terrifying. I was watching a video from In the Littlewood yesterday reviewing, oh no, not In the Littlewood, Solidarity. And he was reviewing hardcore deaths, and one of them was just like that. Like, I was almost just in a montage. Schlatt Jr. has around 309. I'll pass him too. Contemporary Tap. I used to do Aerial Silk. Aerial Silk! That is insane. That is awesome. That takes some skill. Can I sub? Yes, you can sub. You definitely should. We're at 252 right now. Our goal is 332. Because I'm in a sub race with Fiery Zane to get to 500. But before we can beat Fiery Zane in a sub race, we have to pass him in subscribers as well. So everyone subscribes so we can get to 332 and pass Fiery Zane and race him to 500. How many days are you in game? 300. Exactly 300. Add Spider-Man mod? I am not adding a Spider-Man mod to this world. I already have a backup plan. I've been thinking about it. I really love the reasonable progression mod, and I think, like, if I ever die in this world, I'll, like, continue it, but as a non-hardcore world, which kind of defeats the purpose. I'd probably take a long break from it first. But I'd continue it not as a forever world, but as a, hey, this is the world where I'm testing out all the reasonable progression stuff. You just joined. I appreciate that, Livia. I love your name, by the way. By the way, how does Sing a Song and Viewer Attacks work? You buy that, you can suggest a song, and if it's a song that I know, I'll sing it. Everyone unsubscribe so Zane can win. Why would you want Zane to win? Bro, your axe will break soon. I have an extra one right here. Don't worry, homie. I got you. Does it have mending? It does not. I don't have a mending villager yet, unfortunately. I'm trying to take it slow, chat. The way I do this is because the mod is called Reasonable Progression, I'm trying to progress slowly into the world. Copy this world and set it survival. The only way to change a world from hardcore to survival, I'm pretty sure, is to use an NBT editor. But I do have that installed already, so... Oh yeah, so I never finished yapping. If I ever die in this world, I'm going to start a new world, a new hardcore world that is in the latest versions of Minecraft with no mods, because I'm getting bummed out. I'm in version 1.21.1, and the first 1.21.8 snapshot was just released on Bedrock. So it's like I'm 7 updates behind, chat, and I'm missing a lot of features that I could be using right now. Like, I could have a happy gas. I could be flying there on a happy gas, even though that would be slow as hell. But yeah, this world, what is MVT editor? NBT. NBT. Cheating? I'm not gonna cheat in this world. Unless I die. If I die, I will be ending the hardcore series, but I will be using this for reasonable progression showcases still. So it's like, I'm not going to continue the world if I die, because obviously that defeats the purpose, but I'm just going to use this world for reasonable progression showcases. Update to 121.6. I'm waiting for mCreator to update. And I'm also waiting for Replay Mod to update. Because right now, the version of Replay Mod I'm using is only 1.21.1. And I need Replay Mod for the series, for the sake of the series. Although, me and my girlfriend managed to recover her Minecraft account. For a while, we couldn't figure out her password, but we've managed to get it back. Which means that, theoretically, if I brought the series up to, like, 1.21.4, I could use her account for Replay Mod. The only problem with that is... Replay Mod is a lot better than just using a camera account. Is your cooking up... Also, if we do multiplayer to do a camera account, it's going to be so laggy. Is your cooking update going to be like Farmer's Delight? It's going to specifically focus on soup. So I'm adding infinite soup to the game. You'll be able to make custom soups with any like ingredients in the game that you want. And then depending on the ingredients you choose, you'll have different saturation levels and effects. So earlier in the stream, I mentioned that one of the reasons we're getting honey is because it's a very valuable ingredient for cooking in the new cooking update. And that's because if you add honey to a soup, it gives you saturation for 2 minutes. So honey soup is like the most OP food in the game. And then next episode, and next chronologically of how I'm playing right now, not necessarily how I'm posting, because we're on episode... there's only 4 episodes released, but what we're doing right now is going in episode 6. I also added pasta, and in order to make pasta, you need eggs. So episode 7 is going to be an egg farm. And then episode 8 will be finally building our Master Chef kitchen. Probably a food truck. I want a food truck, even though there's, like, no people. You should add gloop to your cooking update? Probably not. Although, I did make it so flowers can be added to it, but only flowers that, like, fit into Suspicious Stew. So, theoretically, I could update that so viewer flowers could be added to soup. Can you make it that you can marinate any type of meat in honey and it does the same thing? Probably. Soup isn't going to be the only cooking aspect I update. It's just the only cooking aspect I update for now. You play Bedrock? Oh, you're talking to someone in chat. Gotcha. I 100% say yes to the idea of adding the blooming glue lips and then choking to death on them. I was gonna say, like, it makes no sense to add an item that only exists to kill you. But at the same time, poisonous potatoes have literally zero purpose besides killing you. Or, they don't kill you, they don't do anything. By the way, will you add cheese? Yes, cheese is in the next Reasonable Progression update, chat. As well as a bunch of special dishes. So, here's what I'm doing, chat. Oh. Holy crap, is the leaderboard back? Why does he have a crown? I forgot leaderboards briefly existed. There is no bees in this one. We'll sleep here and wait. So what I'm doing, chat, is that there's a generic texture. Bro, it didn't work. I did your thing, and I thought there was no bees in there. Okay, wait, let's drag this guy back. Come on, come on, come on, go, go, go. Okay, there we go. I keep losing my train of thought, chat. Basically, whenever you make a recipe, it gives you a generic looking soup with just like a custom action bar about like the ingredients that you put into the soup, and then it has special data that tracks the stats of the soup. But then there's certain recipes that you can make that have their own textures. So there's going to be a few that are like specific. So like, I'll give you one example, but the rest are going to be a secret. You can make mac and cheese by putting pasta and cheese into the cooking pot. Yo, Fiery Zane, look at my subscriber goal. So like, when you make mac and cheese with pasta and cheese... Why is he spamming water balloons? Oh no. You get like a mac and cheese texture of the item, but if you make like something random, like you put water and rice and bamboo shoots and kelp, if you do something like that, then you would get the generic texture. You have 25 water balloons. I love the idea of having an item named after me that only exists to kill you. Bro, this guy's a freak. My subscriber goal, Fiery Zane, is currently 332. The race is so on. Thank you guys for maintaining the viewer count this stream, because we've been averaging like 12 to 14. And we also had a new peak for the channel today. 21 viewers at once. We take those. Can you add diaper cake? Is that a real thing, or is that just a joke? Can you buy me Minecraft Java? I am not doing that, bro. Do you think the V-Bucks just grow on trees, chat? Add me on Minecraft? You can add me on the Essential mod, but I do not play Bedrock. This is not Bedrock Minecraft. So if you're talking about Bedrock, I cannot do that, but if you're talking about Essential mod, you can add me here, and my username is Not So Slim Shady, just like my, Bro, there's a bot. Thank you, Fiery Zane. A lot of you missed, I almost died on this stream. I was climbing up a mountain earlier and a creeper tried to RKO me off a mountain. Oh my gosh! This is why I can't read chat while I'm running. Oh my gosh. This is why I'm the best Minecrafter of all time. Everyone needs to subscribe. Everyone needs to subscribe for that. Oh my gosh, my world almost just ended. My world almost just ended twice in one stream. Twice in one stream I almost died. Now there's a skeleton. This is bad. Where is it? Oh my gosh. Chat, I am not reading. I am not reading until we get safe, bro. I cannot read chat while I'm running. That would have been the second time I've died because I was reading chat. I actually just locked in, bro. How am I alive? If my water bucket wasn't in my hotbar, I'd be dead. I'm not trying to die, bro. I will not be killing the Ender Dragon until I have, like, netherite armor or something. Guys, we have copper golems, tools, armor, and chests. That is true. I'm bad luck. Yeah, this is, like, the one stream. Although, this is also the stream where I have the most active chats on both Twitch and YouTube. So, it's not necessarily you guys' fault. It's that I'm getting distracted. I appreciate the chatting, though. I should have never talked about the fact that I had a backup plan for if I die in this world, because I don't want to have to do that backup plan, and it seems Destiny really wants me to. Punisher, welcome to the stream. Unless it's pronounced Punisher. Is that a reference to the hit show Punisher? You guys hear that the Punisher is going to be in the new Spider-Man movie? That's going to be so sick. What's the backup plan? Start a hardcore world in the latest updates. I used to watch Think Noodles a lot. I don't know if you guys are probably too young for Think Noodles, but he had a long-running survival world where he constantly played in the newest snapshots. So, like, his survival series would always have the newest content before anyone else that I watched, so I would always watch him to, like, see what the new stuff was. And I want a survival series like that where I specifically mostly play in the latest versions. I don't know if I'll do snapshots, but we'll see. I watch him. Let's go. Think Noodles was so good back in the day. I miss him. Maybe if I die in this world, I'll pass it down to Fiery Zane so he can actually have a good world for once. Okay, now we need squids. What do you mean I'm too young for Think Noodles? This video's streamed on Pluto... His video's streamed on Pluto TV? Really? Come on, bro, no way you think I watch Brain Rot? When did I accuse you of watching Brain Rot? I never said anything. I never said that. Alright, here's the plan, chat. We're gonna design a chicken coop. That is actually not a chicken coop. But we need clay. Like so. Then we need to smelt said clay. And then we need a lumber mill. Where did I put my lumber mill? Where did I put my lumber mill? I don't even remember how to craft one. Oh, it's in my inventory. Yo, sped up songs, welcome to the stream. Guys, let's roast Fiery Zane. I agree. Let's roast Fiery Zane. Four views? No. Is the viewership going down? No! Name your top 5 favorite shorts creators. Skirby. Cam Man. Lemon Sky Ryan. Is that his name? I don't know if that's accurate. The guy that does mod reviews, mini mod reviews. Oh. Sped up songs just subscribed. Thank you so much, dude. I'm going through my shorts tab.
Really cool Minecraft chat.
Oh, the guy that makes grilled cheeses. What's his name? Chef Tyler? Something like that? Chef Tyler, Skirby, Cam Man, Lemon Sky Ryan. I feel left out because I'm not picking you. Don't worry, Glue Gunner, you're not one of my favorite shorts creators, so I didn't forget about you. I don't know why I bully Glue Gunner. I mean, he is annoying, but I don't think he deserves to be bullied like I bully him. I'm just a mean guy, chat. Okay. I have a plan, and this is gonna be so sick, chat. You ready for this? That was a War Machine reference. Except that's not the exact quote. His quote is actually, you looking for this? Chef Tyler W, I know that guy. Let's go, chat approves of my picks. Is this everything I need? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to put down my lumber mill and make these bark blocks. It's nighttime. Glue Gunner, please join the YouTube stream too. You've been summoned. Have you watched Glue's shorts? Yeah, they're decent. They're better than Fiery Zane's shorts. So that's something. It actually depends on which Glue Gunner short. Fiery Zane and Glue Gunner are about the same level in terms of shorts. Is your world full of mods? It's only one mod. And it's a mod that I make. The whole idea of this world is that when I find a feature of Minecraft that I don't like, I update it myself. So it's like a modding challenge. Okay, chat, here's what we do. We are going to build this out of Mario bricks. Because watch this. Boom! Doesn't that look like a Mario brick, chat? It's so sick. There we go. So we do that. And then we put down 4 logs here. But then we're just going to go like that. And like that. And boom, and boom, and boom, and boom. And boom, 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 boom. And then we mine these. And then we put the bee nests. Oh, shoot. I have 5 now. I'm out of moss. Yo, Leonidas. I like that name. but also the way I pronounce it kind of sounds like a disease. Did I pronounce it right? Anything ending with the sound nitus just sounds like a disease, like tendinitis. But it's still a cool name because it's like Leo, a mix of Leonardo and Midas, which is a lot more badass than Leo disease. Anyway. I'm such a yapper today, chat. I'm such a yapper. Bro, how I got 3 crowns? I don't even know, bro. What's my subscriber count? 254. The goal is 332, chat. Let's get us to 332 subscribers. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. So we put that there, and then let's put an extra flower, and then let's mine these, and then let's put a black terracotta, and then let's put the bricks. This is a really bad bee farm, but it's fine. 1 bee, 2 bees, 3 bees, 4 bees, 5 bees. There we go. This is our starter bee farm. It is incredibly ugly. Let's add let's add some cherry blossom around just to liven it up a little bit. But here we go. Here's our initial bee farm, where we're going to try to farm the blocks for the bee build. But we're also going to breed them here. Oh, I just realized this needs campfires under it if I'm going to be harvesting. Okay, this is a terribly bad design. Yo, Hank is number 2 on the leaderboard, apparently. Let's go. 255? Too easy? Alright, I have no idea how we're gonna do all this bee stuff. I think I gotta redesign the build a little bit. So, in order to do that... Who is... I'm getting spammed! I'm getting spammed! Let's throw that in there. Then let's put the loose dirt back. We're gonna make more black terracotta. And then we also need campfires, and we have no coal, which means we need to smelt some logs. Fiery Zane with the water balloon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Can't you increase render distance? I probably can now, but I had it down because it was super laggy. $257 subscribers, let's go! We're popping off out here. Oops, that is not a crafting table. Okay, let's make more black terracotta. And then... let's get the charcoal for the campfires. Can you see my crown? It's crown number 1. It shows up on like every other message for some reason. Oh my gosh, what? Calm down, Fiery Zane! Calm down! I think this is gonna end up in the video. Because, I'm recording my overlay today because Streamlabs wouldn't let me do it otherwise. You should have waited for like a really important moment in the stream, like me building the thing and then done it. So that like there would be no way around I have to put it in the video. But I'm probably going to put it in anyway, so it's fine. 3 times 5, 15. Okay, that's enough. And then we need these logs. And then we'll make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 campfires. And then I also want to make acacia trapdoors. Why did I get crown? That's like a chatter leaderboard. So basically, the more you chat, the higher in the leaderboard you are. But before you start spamming does not work because it's on a cooldown. So it's more based on how long you're chatting for and how long you're active on the stream rather than how much you actually chat. But the people who are most active... Oh, we already have one. Okay, let's do this. I have shears, so we can get our first honeycomb. Oh, there it is. 3 honeycomb, let's go! Okay, let's now mine this with silk touch. That works, right? Yeah, it does. Okay. Then we're going to put this around here. We're going to put the brick texture on it. And of course that doesn't work, because why would it? It's okay, it doesn't have to be moss. Flower, flower, flower. Flower. And Liam, do you support the idea of putting glue lips in soup and then choking to death because it sticks to your throat? That's a crazy thing to ask somebody. So let's put our campfires in here, and then we can hide the campfires with our bark blocks right here. Should we use the brick ones? The carved bark. No. But these are very good for hiding things like campfires flush to a wall like this. So we're gonna place these here, like so. And then I got trapdoors, because I want trapdoors to be the top block. Wait, is this our world? No, it is not. But welcome to the stream, babe. Chat, that's my girlfriend. Say hi. We're covering our bee farm. Our temporary bee farm, might I add. We're probably going to completely destroy this thing when I'm done with the real one. We're covering it with these Mario-looking bricks, which is actually just black terracotta with these carved brick blocks. Bye, dude, I'm a go now. Alright, thank you for checking out the stream, homie. Are they going to be able to get out of the beehive like that? Okay, I think this isn't that bad. We'll keep that. Fiery Zane, Glue Gunner, and Liam all said hi to you on Twitch, Kane. And Dan Hub did not. Dan Hub said bye. Don't you have a plush bee? Is it on the couch in the background? Yes. I'm too lazy to go pick it up. That was actually Shayna's first. Shayna had a thing for Minecraft bees when they first came out. William, welcome. Or welcome back. I'm pretty sure I've seen you before. So welcome back to the stream, assuming I'm correct. Which also means I assume you're subscribed since you found me twice, so I appreciate that. I'm gonna put honeycomb as a mob drop. Where's my mob drops? That's over here. Kyle, welcome to the stream. Alright, let's put birch away here. Let's put terracotta away here. Alright, now I need to record a clip about that farm, and then we'll probably take a break from working on stuff to make some emeralds and buy myself some food. Glory to the Galactic Empire. I agree. Welcome to the stream, TK630. I wonder why these things haven't been growing very fast. Because I feel like I haven't harvested my wheat in a while. But it's still not grown. It's because I set it up like a big field. You're not supposed to do that. Because I think the more adjacent plants it has to it, it doesn't grow as fast for each one. So, because I placed it all next to each other, it probably doesn't grow as fast. Okay, let's record a clip about this bee farm. Shanna's my sister. Alright, so we have our starter bee farm set up, and we are starting with collecting our bee-related blocks for the honey farm that we are going to be building, the bigger one that's going to have much more space, much more bees. I think I'm going to go back to the storage and create a chest over there specifically for storing all of our honeycomb, and then after we've collected all the honeycomb blocks, we'll start working on the honey blocks. And this is going to take a lot of AFKing probably, which I can do off stream later. But until then, we're going to see how much I can actually harvest. I'm probably even going to need more shears than that. Let's see what I have in miscellaneous blocks. There we go, perfect. We have a double chest for that. I am going to need glass bottles for collecting the honey. TK630 just subscribed, thank you so much. I'm going to go, but hopefully I'll be back later. Bye, guys. Bye, babe. We're going to need glass bottles for farming the honey. I guess I'll deal with that later since we're starting with the honeycomb. But already this is working faster than I thought it would. Because when I was in the test world trying to see how fast it would produce honey, I would tick sprint like 5 days forward, and then only like 10 hives would be filled with honey. So I don't know how the rates actually work. Maybe building a huge farm isn't the answer. But we already have 2 honeycomb blocks right here, and for the build we need 46. If you think about it, starting with 2 isn't that bad. Like, we got this down. But the actual honey farm is going to go over here somewhere, which means we need to start cutting down trees. I think it's going to go, like, right here, literally. So let's get to work. How many subs have you gained this stream? Isn't it, like, 15? Something like that. Okay, so we're going to start by getting emeralds. Actually, we're not going to start by getting emeralds, because you know what? We're going to be cutting down trees anyway, which means I can just sell the wood to my Fletchers. So let's just start cutting down trees. The stream's going to get slightly boring, chat, but if you guys talk to me, I'll keep reading chat. Bad boy equals ban. Are you suggesting I should ban people that say bad boy? Welcome to the stream, Maxim, by the way. We have very consistent viewership this stream. That, like, never happens. We've still been averaging around 12, and this stream has 700 views, which almost never happens. We'll see if I can get the stream to 1,000 viewers before I end. That'll be the goal. Not 1,000 viewers, 1,000 views, sorry. Yo, the Iron Golem's still standing on the same place. Should I kill it, chat? I can't believe we almost died twice this stream. I'm gonna have to find both those clips and put it in the video. That was crazy. I'm excited for you guys to watch the new video, and I'll see all the comments of people going, I was there for that, that's crazy. I expect you guys to be here when that video comes out, right, chat? Right, chat? My new video, episode 4 of Hardcore, only has 200, 300 views, I think, 300. Maxim, thank you for subscribing. 300 views, and this stream has 700. 750. How is this stream winning, chat? Everyone, you should all add my latest video to your watch later. It's at 302 right now. Oh, nope, that is a stream. That is not the video. What is the video at? 308. Pretty decent still. Cyrus, welcome back. You should tell me more about aerial silks. You must have crazy arm strength. Although, I guess if you... I'm sure it is, like, partially arm strength, but the silks have to have some friction on them. That makes it easier, right? Did you see the short idea I sent in our review server, Shady? Yes, but I don't remember what it is. I think that could work. Alright, I'm going the wrong way. Let's go through here. There we go. We also should be saving some of the spruce we get, because I'm pretty sure we need it for the build. There we go. You can have that. Can you let me out, please? They do. They have some grip. Is it like gymnastics resin, where you like put some resin or powder, where you like put that on your hands to prevent slipping, or is it just like relying on just the silks and your upper body strength? Because I think silks are so cool. If I wasn't weak as hell, I probably could. I would have. I actually considered doing a silks class. I think me and Kane talked about it at one point. We wanted to do like a couple silks class or something. And I have decent arms. Like I can do mad push-ups, but like I don't think I could hold my body weight. I can actually do like, okay, 30 isn't that much to most people, but I can do maybe 30 push-ups. But I cannot for the life of me do one pull-up. I cannot even do one pull-up, chat. Okay, what do we need for spruce? Nearly 3 stacks of logs. Okay, we need 3 stacks of spruce logs. Just silk and upper body strength. That is sick. Yeah, I could never do that. I know it isn't the same thing, but whenever I think silks, I think of the scene in The Greatest Showman, Rewrite the Stars, where Zendaya and Zac Efron are like swinging around while they sing. Like that's the kind of thing I would want to be in production-wise for silks if I was ever like able to do that. Because that would be so cool to be a part of. We're at 259. We're at 259 right now. Let's go. One of the things on my bucket list is that I want to have 50 concurrent not bucket list, bingo card, is I want to have 50 concurrent viewers on a stream at a time by the end of the year. I've been trying to figure out which bingo I think I can accomplish, and I think the top row of my bingo card is the best one that I can do. I did a Greatest Showman production. I was the strongman. That's so cool. I wish I was a theater kid, bro. I didn't get into theater until COVID when I was a freshman. And then by the time COVID was over, junior year, when like theater was back in full throttle at my school, like I didn't get the opportunity to do it. One of them was to pass scurvy. That probably won't happen. If you think about it, Fiery Zane, I got 250 in 1 month. And scurvy in the same month, I think, gained about 100. So, if I continue at this pace, I probably will pass scurvy by the end of the year. But I don't know if I'm going to maintain that pace. That's the hard part. But if I go top horizontal path, pass scurvy, I think, is doable. Survive 1,000 days in hardcore. Before this stream, I thought that was doable, but now it's looking a little bit more daunting. Fiery Zane, stick to our own bet. The hardest part of... There's 2 difficult parts of the top path. The 2 most difficult are monetize my YouTube channel and 20k view long form video. 20k views. The tips video I made got nearly 3,000. And that's with only like 100 subscribers or something when I posted it. So I think 20k is doable if I can make more videos like that. If I make more tip videos for long form videos, or for long form Forever World videos. I think you've been playing your world for a month and it's awesome. Yeah, it's only been I think I started like late May. So this is the third month, but it's only really been like 1 month in terms of time. Slightly more than that. You bet I will slow down. I don't know, Fiery Zane. I wouldn't put money on it. I think you've been playing... Oh, I already read that one. What other things do I want to get? 10% click-through rate on a successful video. I think that one's unrealistic, because even successful videos, like a lot of the time, won't have that high of a click-through rate. 50 concurrents on stream, I think, is possible, though. Monetize, 50 concurrents, collab with a big YouTuber will be easy, because I'll just ask Looney to collab with me. For those of you who don't know, the hardcore YouTuber Looney, I'm actually acquaintances with him because I'm one of his stream mods. So, collabing with a big YouTuber should really not be that hard. But then, in that path, I also have to monetize the karate YouTube channel, which is going to be difficult. Okay, so for this, I need 2 stacks and 47. Good thing we have a lumber mill. Makes making wood blocks a lot easier. Does Scurvy count as a big YouTuber? No. Respectfully. Even on the Costina channel, when I had 8,000, I don't think I was considered a big YouTuber then either. There we go. Perfect. Lots of sawdust, too, if I ever need to make TNT again. I don't know how I convinced myself to be so productive on the last video, because, like, I was uncharacteristically fast-paced working on episode 4. I'm going to Tennessee in 2 days. What about you? Do you have any trips planned? Me and Kane are actually talking about going on a road trip, but saving it for spring break 2026, probably. Did it burn? Yes. So yeah, I'll probably see if Looney wants to collab. 100k views short, I think, is definitely doable. Then Mineplex video and 250k views short. The middle horizontal path might be the way to go. I think I can definitely get 100k or 250k on a short. Theoretically, it might only take one short, if you think about it, because then... Why are they frozen? Do they have trouble? Oh, they have trouble pathfinding with the bricks. That's a problem. If I put it an extra block above, I think that might help. But there we go, an extra 3 blocks. This honey farming is going swimmingly. And then we also have the stripped spruce wood right there. Perfect. Okay. What's the next block we have to collect? Stripped oak. 2 stacks. 2 stacks stripped oak wood. Okay. Looks like we're gonna go on another adventure. Bro, your house is burning? Which house is burning? I have to take comments like this seriously, chat, because I'm scared of it actually being true. Oh, the arrow. He was talking about the flaming arrow on the house. Gotcha. Technically, he wasn't lying. Zane, are we ever going to do that Bed Wars video? Yo, Glue Gunner and Fiery Zane crossover? I don't know, Glue Gunner, you don't talk, and I don't think Fiery Zane can carry the commentary. Bad boy? Does that mean I'm supposed to ban you now? You said I have to ban people who say bad boy, right? Alright, we're going back to the oak biome. We have to get 2 stacks and 2 oak logs. Yep. I have a reminder set for 3. That's true. I forgot about that. Chat, I'm going to be ending stream around 2:45. Whenever I get back to my base with the logs, I'm going to be ending stream because I have to go tend to our pool. Specifically, I have to empty the water bags we use to cover it. But it's also getting late anyway, and I've been streaming for a long time, which is weird. Because I usually end stream around when my short stream loses traction, but it didn't lose traction at all today. We had a high amount of viewers. I'm excited to see what the watch hours I get from this are. You have a pool? Indeed, I do. I'm thinking about having a pool party for the young adult instructors at the karate studio, but I haven't decided if that's the cheaper option. The real thing I want to do is for all of us to go to Providence and do level 99, which is like a minigame escape room place, and it's so cool. So that's the ultimate plan. But that's so expensive because it's $30 per people, and I wouldn't want anyone to, like, have to pay for themselves for my birthday party. Young adult instructors are you, Mia, and Joey included. Fiery Zane. Probably. Technically, you're not in the adult class, but if you had your black belt, you would be by now, so. What is this crown next to my name? It means you are one of my top chatters for the stream. What is the chat rate right now? 3. I thought it would be higher. Okay, we need 2 stacks. You should totally give me the influencer role on Discord, which all of you non-members should totally join, by the way. For real! Everyone in the chat, you should join my Discord. To find the description of the stream, you go to the top right of the short stream and press the triple dots. You're older than both of them? That's crazy. I did not know that. Now you're number 1. Let's go! I think that's because the other people disappeared. Oh, I missed a log. Alright, I think we needed 2 stacks and 2 oak logs. In retrospect... Oh, I just realized we're gonna need more honeycomb than I actually thought. Because we have to craft like 27 of these. You said it was late. What time is it for you? It's not late. It's just getting late in the stream, which means that I need to start thinking about getting ready for work, is what I'm kind of getting at. Influencer role is based on whether or not I think the person has YouTube potential. And if I'm being completely honest, Glue Gunner, while your style, I'm sure, is unique to you and also enjoyable to you, your shorts aren't good. Respectfully. They're good in concept, but I feel like you're missing what makes a YouTube short engaging. I commend your effort. I'm not saying like you do a bad job, because that's also subjective and I'm not one to say. But I think your shorts could be better. I want you to strive to raise your potential. My long vids are good, I think. They're improving. The main thing, which I know is out of your control, is the fact that, like, you're constantly lagging. I don't know if that's your game or your OBS. Can I be moderator? No, you cannot, but thank you for asking. Alright, I believe you, Glue Gunner. Honestly, I know using AI voices is scummy, and I think you already told me you don't want to use it, but it's so much better than having no voice at all. But if you're not going to add either of those, you should definitely start including some more sound effects. Just to keep people engaged, more graphics on screen. So, like, times in your videos where you're kind of just talking at the screen, I don't think your videos need that at all, because you don't talk. So why would you have your character looking at the camera and acting like they're talking when they're not? Or, try this on your next vid, add the Animal Crossing talking sound. I think that would be so funny. If it's, like, captions of what you're saying, but it's just the Animal Crossing. You know what I mean? Okay, I grabbed way too many logs. I needed to stop at 2 stacks. It's 1:20 p.m. for me. It's 2:20 p.m. for me. Actually, peak idea. For real. Glue Gunner, more like Glue Nook, bro. Glam Nook? Oh my gosh. Glue Gunner, you gotta make a Sam Nook skin. Oh my gosh. I miss the Dream SMP sometimes, even though, like, everyone was a bad person. It's not everyone was a bad person. Everyone got into to conflicts. I'm referencing the Dream SMP. Those were good times. I watched Technoblade and Tommy's streams. Those are all I watched. During COVID, that was peak. Ugh, pain. That's actually what inspired me to make my own lore SMP for a while. I am getting incredibly hot and sweaty. Okay, that didn't take nearly as long as I thought it would, because I said I was going to end at 2:45, because that's when I thought I was going to get back to the base with the wood. Thank you, Cyrus. 261 subscribers. I think we've capped out. That's okay, though, because we gained a good amount of subscribers this stream. Okay, we need 2 stacks and 2. Could you talk and use voice effects? Oops. Accidentally made too much. Okay, let's put that in there, and that, and that, and that. I greatly reduced the amount of sawdust you get from using the lumber mill chat, because it was way too OP before. I have the worst Danglish accent you could ever imagine. I mean, if Dracon can make videos, so can you, bro. When are you gonna be live again? That's a great question. I have no clue. Ow. Oh. Oh, look. He's taking a bath. Iron Golem taking a bath. Okay. So what have we collected so far? We've collected these 2 blocks. We're also going to need 50 orange stained glass. We're going to need 33 spruce trapdoors. I might have that already, to be honest. It's not Woody YT. Welcome to the stream. I haven't seen any of Dracon's vids. He just has a heavy lisp. And I don't think it's that big of a problem. I think, honestly, if he just added some music, to be honest, like, louder. When is episode 5 coming out? 3 days from now. It is a movie of everything that's happened in the first 300 days. What was I doing? Trapdoors. I do have all the trapdoors I need already. I need 33. Can you say phase? Why? I mean, I just did, but why? I think I know how to fix Carlbot. I'm brutally honest when it comes to YouTube, because a lot of people make YouTube videos expecting to succeed, but then, like, half-ass and make crap videos. Including me, I did that for a long time. I didn't start taking YouTube seriously until, like, Superhero Plus. And even then, Superhero Plus videos were all bad. 8 stripped acacia. Please tell me I didn't turn all the acacia into planks. I hope I didn't. Still 261 subscribers. Come on! Oh, say phase instead of your username? Got it. Is that your name? That's a cool name if your parents called you that. What was I about to do? Acacia wood. I turned it all into planks. I'm literally the worst. Okay, I'm not doing that run again. I'm not going all the way over there again. So, let's see. Is there anything else we can grab while we're here? 29 campfires is going to be annoying, so let's not do that yet. We can do 7 ladders. Alright, let's go put this up. Can you give me a shout out to my channel? Shout out to Blizzard Plays. On Twitch, you can actually, like, click on someone and then shout them out instead of just, like, saying it out loud. I think YouTube should add that feature. You made a Zane version of that skin? Oh my gosh. There we go. Six honeycomb blocks so far. You can't uncraft them, apparently. Alright. Thank you guys for watching this stream. Thank you, everyone on YouTube, for the consistent viewership. We made it to 860 views. I really wanted to try to make it to 1,000 today, but I'm happy with what we got. So, yes, thank you guys for watching.